Well, you heard Rosie before the news. I do believe we have the Donald on the line. Craig and Company?
Good morning, Donald Trump.
Ladies and gentlemen, Trump in the house!
Listen, I'm so glad you called. I'm sitting here with the other night's ratings for The Apprentice, and everything's off the charts. The L.A. edition looks fantastic. I'm sure you watched it. It looks beautiful. We're in L.A. I love it.
Now, I saw you on Letterman, and you said that you wanted to change up the location because, you've had many seasons in New York. You wanted to try something different, and this definitely is a departure for you.
Absolutely. Let me just say this first. I love New York. I own most of it, so I have to love it.
You know, Rosie O'Donnell tapes her show, The View, in New York.
Here we go.
I'd rather, I'm so sick of talking about that big, fat slob, fat slob.
Mr. Trump, I think you're fueling the fire by continuing to call her such nasty names. Why don't you?
The thing is, she's continuing to fuel the fire by being a big, fat, slovenly slob. If she stopped being a big, fat slob, then I wouldn't have anything to talk about. I mean, seriously, be honest. I mean, don't you agree with that?
Donald, she has on her website a blog. And she has a sketch of
blog. Doesn't that sound like a word for a fat person? Like something you eat, like flan or blog.
Now look, you're threatening to sue her, but she might sue you with all these terrible remarks you're making.
Well, wait a second. Is she not fat?
But she's not a pig. You called her a pig. She's not an actual animal.
No, she's not. You know what? You're right about that. She's not a pig, but she smells like one. So that puts her in that same kind of category. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Listen, the fact of the matter is that she's a loser. Her magazine failed. Her TV show failed. They don't even like her on The View. They want her off The View. They don't like having to view Rosie on The View. It's as simple as that.
You don't know that, sir.
No, he knows it.
Oh, sure, I know. Everybody tells me everything.
I agree with you, Donald.
Matter of fact, I'll make a prediction.
Go ahead.
I'm going to make a prediction. By the end of next week, Rosie will not be on The View.
Love the new show and always continued success.
It's going to be absolutely the most spectacular one ever. It's going to be incredible. And, I don't want to talk about Rosie anymore. So anytime you call, please do not mention that oinker. You know what I mean? I'm tired of it.
Trump.
I've had it. You know what I mean? People have been accusing me of using this because it's around the premiere of the Apprentice. But I have to tell you, nothing could be further than the truth. I would never throw any more coal on this big fat fire.
Donald Trump, ladies and gentlemen. Donald Trump.
All right, I've got to go to work. Love you guys.